Hello everyone, I'm your host Akuma, and welcome back to another episode of Morrowind. Last episode, Kevin got sick. Kevin got really sick. The easiest way to explain it is Kevin got sick. He also went up a level, but yeah, Kevin is very not in good condition at the moment. He contracted corprus disease last episode, and there is no known cure at all, ever, anywhere. But we have heard that there might be a cure, so we're going to grab hold of this might be, because otherwise Kevin will die a twisted lump of flesh. Yeah, we need to get this cured fast. So, we came over to the Wolverine Hall Fighters Guild to talk to Sondrin Irathi. Yeah, she knows that we have it. So, what are we looking for here? Not corpus anything. Telfire is what we're looking for. We need to go to the Telfire Tower. Telfire is a Telvanni tower on an island to the southwest, close to the mainland. Let me mark it on your map. Look for a tall tower, a dock, and a ship. The entrance to the tower is at water level on the northern tip of the island, near the dock. In good weather by day, the tower is easy to see. If you miss the tower and hit the beaches of the mainland, walk back and forth along the beaches and look for the tower. It's clearly visible from the beach. Bring levitation potions. No stairs in the tower. Thankfully, we have 3, courtesy of Caius Causidus. Okay, we've got a long trip to make. Let's see if it shows up on our map. Is that it? Please tell me that's it. Please tell me that's it. Telfire. Awesome. So, that direction. Fortunately, we have a mini-map, so that way. I'm just going to jump over the edge here and drop down. Ouch! My legs. And we're off! After taking damage. Lovely. Right, so first thing I should probably do is make it light out, because journeying in the dark is not as fun. We can barely see anything. Yeah, let's make it brighter. Oh, great. The rest has been interrupted. Case of corpus has worsened. Lovely. So what does that mean for us? We have to go all the way up here. I was at the bottom of this thing. My gosh. Regular corpus and still 1. Also 1. What? What happened? What happened? I don't know. Oh well, let's make a day again. There we go. Much better. Alright, so now that it's all day out, we can see properly. Let's blind ourselves. Boots of blinding speed. Here we go. I feel like Mario when I do this, whenever he gets a superstar of invincibility. And now I can't remember the tune, even though I've said it so often. How does that go? No, that's not the song. What's the song? That's not the song either. What the heck? Where's my potion of water walking? 15 seconds? Yeah, that's plenty. How can I find the tower when I am blinded by the boots? Fortunately, I have a map. Oh, I'm almost there. So it's somewhere on this island on the north end, I think they said. Oh, here we go. Found it. Lovely. I think that's the fastest travel I've ever had, because I have on these boots, of course. Alright, Telfire. Here we go. First thing I want to do is take off the stupid boots. Are these mine? These are mine. Alright. Where is this guy? Oh, hello. Have you come to plunder the dungeon, or have you got corpus disease? Or did you come to see Devathfire? I'm Baitfire. I'm the wife of Devathfire. One of them. Sort of. Dialogue, please. Everyone who gets corpus disease comes here. It's not very pleasant, but they're all fed and cared for. He's up above in his study. I hope you can fly. You can't even get up there unless you can fly. Or have potions. Sorry. You'd be surprised how many people come in here trying to steal Lord Fire's treasures. He does have quite a collection of relics and artifacts, but he keeps them down in the corpusarium. And who wants to risk catching corpus disease? Not to mention who wants to get ripped in half. Pity. We don't see many good thieves here. Just the stupid ones. Yes, well, not wife in the married sense, but, you know, paramour, consort, something like that. It's a bit awkward, really, because, well, he made us too, so though we aren't really his daughters or anything, it's like we were his daughters, because he made us. You see? Okay! Oh, what have we walked into? This is the only guy who can help us out with... Oh boy. Yeah, Telvanni wizards. They're a strange group. Where is the door? Please tell me there's a door around here somewhere. That is the corpusarium. Is it back up there near the other person? What is this? I'm not breaking in there. So we're gonna look for a hole in the ceiling at some point. Hole in the ceiling, hole in the ceiling. That's gotta be a sign. Or at least something similar. Hall of Fire. Now where's the Hall of Ice? There isn't one, by the way. Oh, wow. What, just a journeyman's? You only have journeyman stuff. What the heck? You're supposed to be like super wizard or something. Ah, here we go. By the way, that lady downstairs that we saw was another wife of his. Your daughter. It's so freaking weird. Ooh, there's some good stuff I could steal here. Speaking of which, if you're really good at stealth, you can pickpocket Devath Fire for a very incredible magical amulet, which you can use if you have good skill in Lawn Blade to get, whoa, to get one of the strongest weapons in the entire game. Where is it? Cheap Rising Force or Bargain Rising Force? Yeah, let's do cheap. Short-lived, but whatever. Devath! 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 Oh, there you are. We're gonna need another one of those potions later, so keep that in mind. I'm not gonna break into there. But there should be interesting stuff around.
Go ahead.
Looks like you caught a cold, buddy. I want to talk. I thought he had some really cool and rare items here. Oh! This is a 450 gold book and it doesn't teach me anything? I kind of want to browse his books to see what else he has on his shelves, but let's get on with this game. Say, that's an interesting Dwemer piece you have there. What can you tell me about it? Politely show him the piece and put it away. Let's be nice to the guy that we want to heal our corpus disease. Offers a gift. A gift? For me? How thoughtful and shrewd. I suppose you know I am a collector, and that such a gift is bound to please me. I congratulate you on your diplomatic skills, so why have you tried to butter me up? Come to consult the great Devath Fire? You have the divine disease, want to plunder the dungeon, or leer at my daughters? Yeah, let's actually take care of that first. What the heck is up with your daughters? Not bad for something born in a jar, eh? Charming and talented? Not daughters, really. A little project, a side benefit of my researches into corpus disease. Made them myself, for my own flesh. Nice, aren't they? Alpha Fire, Bait Fire, Delt Fire, and Oops Fire. What is Oops Fire? Is that like, oops, the house is on fire? I'm sorry. I'm pushing into bullying at that point. Alpha Fire is the sharpest of my girls in wit and ton. Gets on my nerves sometimes, but conflict is the spice of life. Bait Fire is a sweet one, eager to please and be pleased. An excellent cook and a lovely singing voice. Delt Fire is the efficient one, organized and orderly. She acts as our steward, manages accounts, maintains supplies, keeps the tower and corpusarium running. Now, I can't say it. What's this last person? She is the girl with the biggest heart. She takes care of the inmates of the corpusarium and helps with my researches. Oh, cool. And what was that about plunder the dungeon? When you have lived for thousands of years, you need a hobby. Something you love, always sparks your interest. I collect treasures and invite thieves to steal them. I'm a collector and a sportsman. I collect enchanted items and ancient artifacts, have quite a few Dwemer pieces, and as a sportsman, I love letting thieves try to steal my well-guarded treasures. Only a few rules. 1. Don't hurt the inmates. 2. Don't hurt my daughters. My warden and guards can look out for themselves. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your gift. You're welcome. Alright, so we got the divine disease and corpus disease. Let's start with corpus. How interesting. Did you know that corpus makes you immune to disease? Hello. Have you ever heard of the prophecies of the Nerevarine? Yes. Ashlanders say the Nerevarine will be immune to disease. Uh-huh. I've always thought Maybe I have the Nerevarine down on my corpusarium and I don't even know it. The Nerevarine is a fat, disgusting corpus monster, and Matt is a marsh rat. Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, about the Nerevarine prophecies. That's a fascinating story you tell. So, you might be the Nerevarine. Means nothing, of course. Corpus victims have all sorts of delusions, but let me think. I've got a potion. In theory, it should cure corpus. Doesn't work, though. Probably kill you. Killed all my test subjects, but you got nothing to lose. And before I give it to you, I want you to look around below in the corpusarium. Know what's in store if you don't take the potion. And while you're there, I want you to pick up a pair of boots from a victim. Calls himself Yagram Bagarn, my oldest patient. Handy fellow, fixes things for me. He sounds competent for somebody with corpus. Bring the boots back and then you can have the potion. Yes, sir. I collect victims of the divine disease in my corpusarium in the caverns beneath my tower. Poor devils, wretched existence, constant pain, ferocious appetites, and passions. No reason at all. Mad as marsh rats, but marvelous too in their way. Completely immune to disease. Live forever, barring accidents. Ancient wizards need projects to keep them occupied, and the corpusarium is mine. And this divine disease you mentioned, exactly? The magical principles of corpus disease are elusive and miraculous, far more subtle and powerful than any conventional sorcery or enchantment. I'm persuaded that it is in some manner the curse or blessing of a god, perhaps both a curse and a blessing. The victim, of course, cannot appreciate the marvelous nature of corpus. It saps the mind and destroys the body. But to a wizard, it is a profound and glorious mystery, a riddle with a long lifetime of study. So he's, twisted in his own way. Okay, in many ways he is twisted, but he's kind of artsy, I think. I don't know if I should use that word. I think the actual artist might get mad at me, like, this is no art, this is blasphemy and horrendous and learn. But yeah, he at least tries to appreciate it, and I just broke my legs again, darn it. So let's see if we can get through the corpusarium get through the corpusarium before the episode is bound to end. Probably not, to be honest. Probably not. Darn it, we're gonna try. Not that one. No, there it is. And which one are you, lady? Delta Fire. Okay, here we go. This first person we don't have to worry about. It is a Argonian?
Prey approaches.
Almost sounds like a Khajiit, but yeah, that's an Argonian. I am Vista Kai, Warden of the Corpusarium. I am here to warn you. Do not harm the inmates. If you come to plunder the dungeon, you must endure their attacks and take your chances with me, their warden and protector. Understood, sir. What do you mean by endure their attacks? Do not harm the inmates. I will not tolerate you adding to their suffering. Indeed, they are brutal and ferocious, and they will kill you if they can, but you are their guests, and you may not harm them, or you will answer to me. For his own amusement, Devathfire permits thieves to test their skills by attempting to steal the treasures he keeps below in the Corpusarium. The dangers are fearful, the inmates are savage, and they carry the most terrible disease on Tamriel. The treasures themselves are guarded by traps and terrors, and the guards, myself chief among them, will take great delight in trying to kill you. Those are the rules. Abide by them, or leave. Oh boy. So, weapons down. No attacking anybody. Like that guy. Cannot attack, cannot attack. There are some good treasures in here, but you need key after key after key in a branching path, and I have never found the original in order to go through them all. That guy wasn't attacking me for some reason. I'm just going to take all this. Thank you. And now we need to find, what's his name? Here's one of the chests. They're all trapped at lock level 100. Well, I guess I might want to walk around with a probe in my hand so I can disarm the traps while I am running from danger. That was satisfying. If nothing else, I can at least increase my security this way, and because we are allowed to plunder the dungeon, well, you know, they can get away with it, I guess. Why are these guys not attacking me? I thought they would. How many of you are freaked out yet? Yagrum Bagarn. You are, yeah, that last person on the list. Yagrum Bagarn. Oh boy. You're here for the Dwemer boots. Tell my gracious keeper that I have done what I could. Only a Dwemer magecrafter could have done so much, but only idiots could have created these boots. It shames my race that we must be judged by the works of such slack-wit blunderers. What is your race? You almost look like a wood elf, but you're not. Once I was a master crafter in the service of Lord Kagranek, chief architect of the great Second Empire freeholds, and the greatest enchanter of his time. I could not match the genius of Lord Kagranek, but what he could envision, I and my colleagues could build. All of that is gone forever. I still retain my cunning, but my hands and eyes fail me, and my memories have long faded. My only consolation is each day to mock the gods who destroyed my race and condemned me to this bleak existence. Have you figured out who he is yet? Disappearance of the dwarves. I cannot say what happened. I was not there to observe. I was in an outer realm at the time, and when I came back, my people were gone. I left Red Mountain wandering Tamriel for years, searching our deserted colonies, looking for a survivor or an explanation. Then a long, long time ago, I returned to Red Mountain, still looking for answers. Instead, I found corprus disease, and I have been here ever since. I have theories if you are interested. In case you can't gather, this guy is a dwarf. The last living dwarf in the entire region. And he has corprus disease. And he is carried around by spider legs. We have a Jabba the Hutt on our hands or something like that. Last Dwemer. And here's a lot to learn from him. What is this bleak existence? Since the disappearance of the dwarves, I have been alone in this world, trapped in this grim prison. I can scarcely move, and my fellow inmates are scarcely good company. The risk of corprus disease deters most visitors, but if you meet with cultivated minds, undaunted by the terrors of the corprusarium, you might mention your recent interview with the last living dwarf. That is how I style myself. I do not know for a fact that I am the last, but in my travels, thousands of years ago, I never encountered another. And since I have been here, I often ask Lord Fire, but he says he has never heard a credible rumor of another Dwemer on Tamriel or in any outer realm. Poor guy. What are these Dwemer boots I'm supposed to be picking up? Lord Fire obtained these enchanted Dwemer boots from an unfortunate thief, and given the quality of their craftsmanship, little wonder the fellow came to a bad end. But I can do nothing for them. The fundamental enchantment is flawed. Might as well start over again. Such a pair of boots could still be fashioned in these benign latter days. But I have done my best. Take them to Lord Fire with my sincerest apologies. Dwemer boots of flying? That sounds awesome. I owe my life to Lord Fire. He took me in when I was a mad monster out of my mind. In time I emerged from my dementia, and now I am quite lucid most of the time, though my body is still a grotesque and useless prison. And I still have some feeble hope of a cure. Lord Fire has tried many spells and potions. None have helped me, but neither have they harmed me. If anyone can cure this disease, Lord Fire can. So, theories. Please tell me your theories about the dwarves. Well, Lord Kagranek, the foremost arcane philosopher and magecrafter of my era, devised tools to shape mythopoeic forces tending to transcend the limits of Dwemer mortality. However, in reviewing his formulae, some logicians argued that side effects were unpredictable and errors might be catastrophic. I think Kagranek might have succeeded in granting our race eternal life with unforeseen consequences, such as wholesale displacement to an outer realm. Or he may have erred and utterly destroyed our race. Well, isn't that lovely? Do you have anything to say about this? Nothing that I want to read. Now, if I remember correctly, there should be... Oh my gosh, large corpus meat hunk. Yeah, we have a few of these in our inventory. This is how big they are! Come on. I was a little hesitant about unlocking that since I got two friendlies right here, but, you know. Ooh, there's the book I was waiting for. Tamriel Glory. If you guys want to pause the video and read some of these, there are some great artifacts in here. Some artifacts that I believe we can find all of. So if you see anything you like, go ahead and pause the video. Let me know if you see anything that Kevin should probably pick up. No promises that I will actually use it, but, you know. And there's a lot of pages here. I wasn't expecting to go this long. Skull Crusher. Skull Crusher. That was the one we missed last weekend. Darn it! Now you can read about it there. Too late. The Umbra Sword. Wow, that's a lot of pages. So if you want to read about any special items in the game, go back and pause the video. No hard feelings. And let's check out these Dormer Boots of Flying before we get too far and have to give them back. Dormer Boots of Flying. Levitate 1 to 100 points for 10 seconds on self. Well, dang. That's impressive. Probably use that to get back up in the tower instead of wasting a potion. Jump, 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 jump. Open. And these guys are still going to try to attack me, so I would like to get through as fast as possible. Please do not attack me. Please do not attack me. Close the gate.
Do not waste our time.
You made the game lag, and I couldn't close the door right away. Freaking zombies are down here. Whew. Well, that was an adventure. We can actually go through and unlock a whole bunch of chests. There is a small, not quite a side quest, but sort of a mini quest, where we can search the corpusarium for a drum. Yeah, a drum. Alright then. You aren't flying up there quite yet. And it's actually kind of hard to get through because, like they said, we are not allowed to hurt the inmates. Whee! Oh, come on now. Kevin? Do I have to cast when used? Okay. I thought it seemed a little weird to have 1 to 100 for an equipped item. Dormer Boots of Flying. Here we go. Whoa, we're cruising! It must be a high level levitate. Woohoo! Sweet! How high is that levitate spell? I wanna know, can you show me? I shouldn't sing. 90 points! Wow, that was never... I'm impressed. Alright, so glass boots on. And we want to take fortifying enchantments off, because they are affecting our stats. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, let's see. Fortify attributes, strength and endurance by 1. Alright.
So good to see you.
Thank you. Well, did you get my boots? No boots, no potion. Give me the darn potion. The boots first, please. And now I'll give you the potion. On the following condition, you must drink it here before my eyes. It should act immediately, and I need to observe you very carefully. Agreed? Yes, sir. Give me the potion. No, I'm not ready. No, give me the potion, but let me use it as I please. No, just take the potion. He's a freaking Telvanni wizard that runs a corpusarium for amusement, and grew his own daughters, who he keeps as what? Telvanni wizards, man. Just let him watch. Good. Open your mouth and close your eyes, and you will get a big surprise. Use that line. Oh boy. Good. Now swallow. Goodness. Good grief. Look. It's working. It's working. It's working. Oh my gosh, it's working. It's working. Remarkable. Let me check your skin, your eyes, your tongue. Amazing. I think it worked. No sign of the disease at all. Of course, you still have corpus disease, just like I planned. What? But all your symptoms are gone. Marvelous. I'll go try it out on some of the more desperate inmates, but I'll answer any questions you have before you go. Can you be more specific, please? See? No more symptoms. Amazing. A bit surprised myself. What? It worked, didn't it? Remarkable. Perhaps it will work on the other inmates. I'll have to proceed carefully, of course. You may be an exceptional case. Okay. What about the warden? Let's see. Anything interesting? Works out with my daughters, who are no slouches at the martial arts themselves. Vista Kai was one of the last of my slaves. Freed him, and he wouldn't leave. Wow. Kept him on as a hireling, then made him my partner. Excellent fellow, fine companion. Not intellectually, you understand, but good company for me and my daughters. So... that is bright. There we go. So, resist corpus disease. Corpus immunity at 100%. We will never get corpus disease ever again. Ever. We also have blight disease immunity. I have some potions we can sell. We have common disease immunity. I have some potions to sell. And then these things are stuff that we already had. Wow. We are cured of corprus. Oh, and by the way, the side effects he mentioned, all of our stats are back up except for strength and endurance, which have a permanent +1 until our stats are lowered by bone walkers, which is why I hate them. We have a permanent increase here. Yeah! Oh, actually 2 points on this one, and 2 points on this one. Now how about that? Aren't we fortunate? Can I take that? I don't want to try to take that. Okay. So, Kevin has pulled off the impossible. Kevin now qualifies for one more prophecy of the Nerevarine. Kevin could be the Nerevarine now. I mean, he's unintentionally working his way up there. Kevin could very soon be a god. Basically, a reincarnated god. Is he already? I don't know. You guys are probably predicting, yeah, he will be, but if we want to be the Nerevarine, there's a lot of work we still have to do. On the other hand, we have cured corpus disease, an impossible feat. Impossible feat. Kevin's feet are impossible. But I digress. Thank you for joining me, everybody, for this episode of Morrowind. Let me know in the comments below what you want Kevin to be doing next episode. Are there any quests that you have seen in the past that you would like to have planned? I would actually like to do one thing for the next Saturday's episode because it is a Valentine's Day special. Kevin is having a seizure. But aside from that, we do need some plans, so let me know in the comments below what you are thinking for Kevin to do next. Should we continue on the main quest, head back to the guild? Should we explore the countryside and look for random quests? Should we go dungeon raiding? Should we go Daedroth No Daedroth ruins! No Daedric ruins! But yeah, let me know what you want to see, and I will fulfill all of your requests as best I am able to. Next episode. See you then. Take care. Have a great day.